Well, federal officials confident in the security of the Obamacare website state there have been no successful security attacks on HealthCare.gov. Our next guest says the statement should end with the word yet, pointing out the security problems that do continue to plague this website. Morgan Wright is a cybersecurity analyst and CEO of Crowdsourced Investigations. Morgan, I get, yet.
Right.
But listen, if you wanted to hack this website and sort of get in there and plant some malware or do something, why wouldn't they be doing it now? Why shouldn't we feel warmed by the thought that they haven't gotten to it yet?
Look, when that Senate report was released, that showed that all the major agencies have been hacked. Look, HealthCare.gov is no different. For political reasons, they're trying to keep it tamped down because they want people enrolling. But look, the fact is, when I testified, and one of the people who testified with me, David Kennedy, he just testified again on January 19th and was able to download from the outside, without breaking in, over 70,000 records of personally information about enrollees in Obamacare.
What kinds of information?
So it is still not secure. Their names and basically basic information, but it didn't get into all the detailed information.
Social
but the point
Security
about it is
information?
none of this information. No, none of that.
Okay.
But the point about it is none of that information should have been available. Nobody should know, because it's healthcare, nobody should know who's enrolling and what their name is.
What is the risk of people's private medical data getting compromised? Because that, too, needed to go electronic thanks to Obamacare.
Look, there's a lot of, I'll tell you, one of the biggest issues will be fraud, Megan, as they try and build out the billing system and they try and build this out. Healthcare fraud is one of the big areas that the FBI investigates year after year. The other thing, too, is that there's also medical impersonation. People, if you get the right kind of information, you actually go in and get health care benefits, go to the emergency room, see a doctor using somebody else's information. But the issue is with health care information, that is the most personal kind of information. If the wrong information gets out, if your data gets conflated with somebody else's data, you may end up with some type of a fatal disease that you really don't have, and that's going to affect everything, and it will take you a long time to unwind that information out of your medical records.
On paper, you're going to wind up with the fatal disease, not in fact, on paper.
Right.
Okay.
On paper.
Before I let you go, the number one thing people can do to protect themselves?
Look, caveat emptor. You just need to beware of what you're dealing with. Make sure that if you're on your personal computer, you're behind a personal firewall, encrypted networks. Use strong passwords. Don't tell anybody your email address or the password that you use to enroll if you do that online. Look, there's some basic blocking and tackling, and don't give out information to strangers.
All right, Morgan. Thanks. We'll be right back.